Good morning. How y'all doing today? I'm going to talk to you about the law of the ladder today. One of the laws in John Maxwell's 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. But character growth determines the height of your personal growth. Achievement to most people is something you do. To the high achiever, it's something you are. Doug Fireball said that. Norman Schwarzkopf said 99% of leadership failures are failures of character. And I believe we will see a lot of that in the very near future and the not too distant future. But here's four things I want you to understand about the rungs in your character ladder. Number one, in order to improve, you have to be better on the inside than you are on the outside, because you can put up a facade and you can fool some of the people some of the time, and you can actually fool most of the people some of the time, but there's some of us you'll never fool. Focus on being better on the inside than you are on the outside. Character matters. Who you are inside influences who you are outside. And so if you've got garbage in, you got garbage coming out, okay? If you do the things you need to do when you need to do them, then someday you can do the things that you want to do when you want to do them. Think about that. Our inside development is totally within our control. Totally within our control. What you put in here is what's going to come out. Second point I want to make is follow the golden rule. Always follow the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's plain and simple. Pure and simple. You're in a situation and you think you want to say something or do something for or to another person. Would you want that person to do that to you? It's real simple. Okay. Real simple. Third rung, number 3 in that character ladder. Only teach, only show, only lead in what you believe. The phoniness will come out. The fake will come out. If you don't believe in it, it ain't going to work. Okay. It's just not going to work. Okay. So I would encourage you, only teach, only guide and direct in what you believe, because your passion will show. And if you don't believe in it, then your passion's not going to come through. People aren't going to get it. Okay? When it comes to values, point number 4 I want to make today, value humility above all others. Think about that. Be humble. Your perspective matters. Rick Warren suggests that one of the ways to remain humble is to recognize what our weaknesses are. So admit your weakness. Be patient with others' weaknesses. That's hard, ain't it? That's hard to be patient with other people's weaknesses because you just want to correct them. I know you do. I know you do. And then be open to correction. And these are 3 things that Rick Warren tells us that we need to do to help us to remain humble. And I have to agree with him. But here's the thing. Maybe it's so easy for me to admit my weaknesses because I have so many of them. But man, to be patient with other people's weaknesses, I struggle with that. And then being open to the correction. Oh, ouch, that hurts, So reach out and pinch me, So those are the 4 points I wanted to make with you. When it comes to the law of the ladder, always remember when you're on that winning streak, you're on that everything's going well and everything else. Always remember how you got there, who helped you get there, and you did not get there alone. More than likely, you got there by serving and helping others. So I would encourage you today with the law of the ladder. You'll find in the comments, you'll find a link to my webinar that is on December 10th at 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. or 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And we'll be talking about John Maxwell's 15 invaluable laws. We'll go through many of them and dig a little bit deeper, and then you'll be able to see how we can go further in your own personal growth. You know, if you want to get from the broom closet to the boardroom, you have got to grow you. You have got to grow you. You've got to be a student of growth. You have got to believe in personal growth. Nobody's going to help you with that. Most of y'all stopped growing the day you got out of high school or college. And learning is not necessarily growing, okay? If you graduated college, high school, whatever, 4 or 5 years ago, all that stuff, you're done. It's obsolete, okay? Then you're still paying for the student loans, okay? If you need help with that, I can help you also. But here's the thing. Come see me on December 10th at 11:30. We'll be about an hour. The webinar will be recorded. You'll have an opportunity to go back and go over it. But I would encourage you, come and let's talk about your personal growth to get you from point A to point B in your personal growth so that it will help you with your professional and your relationships growths. This has been Sam McEwen. Remember the law of the ladder. Live intentionally and be very, very, very blessed, my friends.